I really don't believe in those kind of juju sort of things. Even though I know our forefathers believed so much in it, but I personally do not believe in it.
No, it's not a button. It is our tradition. So it is a good thing for Africans.
Juju is not good. It's something you can use it to charm somebody, or you use it to kill somebody. So as for juju, it's not good.
It's some traditional way for some of the peoples to also worshiping, but it's not good because they can use also to kill, to spoil things, and also they can use also to make money. All is not good.
Traditional West African spiritualism, known commonly as Vodu and pejoratively as Juju, is a subject of debate and no small amount of stigma within Ghana. I have been training to be a Vodu spiritualist, or Boko, for the past 8 years. My first teacher is my father, Christopher Voncujovi, a Boko who runs his own shrine in Accra.
People don't understand spirituality. The African is the only one who knows about every religion in the world except their own religion or their own tradition. They'll just tell you it's evil. That's their only answer. They'll tell you, oh, it is evil. It is satanic. Finish.
Beginning in the late 15th century, Europeans established trade posts on the west coast of Africa, brutally subjugating much of the indigenous population into the slave trade. In the late 17th century, colonization occurred in southern Africa, followed by the rest of the continent at the end of the 19th century. These imperial forces were eager to control not only regional economies, but also regional cultures, especially religion. Christianity was imposed through force, missionary campaigns, education, and even healthcare. Labeled primitive and even satanic, traditional spiritual practices were condemned by the colonial masters. This disdain of local spirituality persists to this day.
Africans have been so indoctrinated to the point that they don't look at their own knowledge and wisdom that have been passed on by the ancestors, but they are just following the oppressor, thinking that whatever comes from the foreign land is better than what we have here. We have gold, we have diamond, we have bauxite, we have timber, we have almost all the natural resources in our continent. Yet still, we are the poorest of the poor. How and why? It's because we have forgotten about our tradition.
When my father expresses this indignation about forgotten traditions, I know that he is talking about the sense of community and solidarity that is characteristic of West African culture. I know he is saddened by how much that sense of community has been damaged by Africa's oppressors.
So a lot of the spiritual practice is around family, because I think in many African cultures, family is one of the most important things, because that's how you survive. And some of these rituals really help create that sense of society, and that's something that I really value.
Vodu time forward, but time polemo forward. Konkala, katula, nyolo komanedo. Afu chula, betu tudo fura kabane ngala fo aje hoyama.
Another core value of Vodu is the veneration and respect for nature.
Does it mean something?
Yes.
The belief in the spirits inhabiting nature has been decried as superstitious, but to me, this aspect of Vodu has particular resonance in our current era of environmental crisis.
The same bitter leaf.
Yeah. Wash it and then chew it and swallow the water.
You need to know herbs. You need to know the combination of different herbs. For this sickness, what herbs do you combine? In African traditional belief, we believe nature is God, and God is nature. Nature, all trees, animals, plants, water, rivers, whatever you see is what form God. We respect God by respecting nature.
When I was growing up, I didn't really think about the environment, to be very honest, but more and more I start to realize how intertwine my practices with nature and the environment, that practicing African spiritual practice makes you want to protect the environment more, because if they destroy all the herbs and all the plants, then all our practices goes useless.
So if you see God in nature and see nature in God, you will respect the world. You will not just go cutting down trees. You're not just killing people. You don't just go killing animals for fun.
We don't believe in the killing of animals just for the sake of killing. It should be for some meaningful purpose. And so the whole animal is used after a sacrifice.
One of the most common misconceptions about Vodu is that its practitioners lack respect for life. Many Ghanaians believe in the potency of Vodu practices, but fear them because they associate the power to summon nature's spirits with the power to kill or cheat others. The film industries in both Africa and the West encourage this interpretation. Those who have studied Vodu, of course, present a more nuanced understanding of spiritual power.
Like a knife. You can use it to cut bread and cook food and people. That same knife, you can use it to kill people. So the knife is not what is wrong. It is the person who holds the knife that is either wrong person or a good person. Yeah. So and people put fear into others just to make what people call juju so scary that people cannot come closer to. We have to modernize things. If we are going to move forward with this African traditional spirituality, it must be modernized. We need to use that modernization, blending the two, the old and the new, to create a new way for others to follow.
The same way my father and the healers that he works with changed the practices from what their fathers taught them, I will be changing some practices. What I would like to see change in the practice is the role of women. What I've learned from all my healers is that women are more powerful than men and that they should be playing a bigger role. And they should be more respected in society. But then, even given that knowledge that many people have, even practitioners, I don't see it playing out the way that it should be. Not just realizing or acknowledging that the women are powerful, but actually acting it out and treating them with that respect.
Like all living traditions, Vodu is still evolving. The practice is not a static, immutable vestige of the past. Cultures change with the times, and Vodu is no exception.
Say